My crisis analysis is about when UQ faced COVID-19 in the term of teaching model transition. With the pandemic of COVID-19 all over the world, UQ, as the one of the largest single workplaces in Queensland, had also been affected. When multiple confirmed cases appeared on the university campus, UQ converted the teaching mode to online teaching in a week and successfully completed the teaching plan for the first semester of 2020. And through the promotion of 3 teaching modes to carry out further teaching activities, as far as possible to reduce UQ huge economic losses caused by COVID-19. The managing organization here is the managing people who did the decision making and give response in this crisis, including UQ Administration Vice Chancellor Professor Peter Hodge, Occupational Health and Safety Manager Mr. Jim, and Chief Operating Officer Mr. Greg. I classify the key stakeholders in 3 ways: external and internal, primary and secondary, and also include Granning and Hunt divide stakeholder into 4 groups method that through the link between the stakeholders and organizations, from enabling, functional, normative, and diffused. As for the impact to their stakeholders, the biggest key stakeholder group is the students. Their learning will be impacting a lot. Their coursework have to be cut or changed because many professional courses that require on-campus hardware, laboratory, and experimental equipment. For teachers, they need to change their teaching method. Some of them may have difficulty on long-distance teaching technologies. For university staff, they need to do basic epidemic prevention and control working than before, like have regular disinfection and cleaning to ensure the normal operation and supply of function on campus. For the supplier, like the local business, as the students no longer attend the class anymore, their income will be affected. For the competitors, like other universities, they need to begin to consider implementing similar programs to ensure the normal operation of the university's members. As for the crisis timeline, I use the model of issue life cycle from Max Mon. The potential stage of this crisis is when first case confirmed in Wuhan, China, on January 25th. The tracking event of this crisis is COVID-19 case emerged in Australia and Queensland, and there are also confirmed cases in UQ. And the Australian government started to travel ban China and some other countries. The emerging stage is for infected students of UQ. The current stage is UQ post all teaching for 1 week on March 16th, and Australia closed their country border on March 19th. The crisis stage is UQ have completely online teaching in the further teaching of semester 1 of 2020. And dormant stage is a new normal. UQ provides 3 modes of teaching: internal, external, and flexible delivery option in the semester 2 of 2020. Actions and responses UQ took including changing the teaching model to online and offer financial aid to the students they need. And the UQ also updates relevant information to all students and staff on a particular website. The sign of recovery of this crisis, including UQ flexible delivery option added, and the campus reopened for students and staff that they can return to the campus for their daily study and work. And one of the external factors is that the confirmed case reduced in both Queensland and the whole Australia. The outcome of this crisis is the teaching went on as normal in the semester 1 2020 by flexible online learning, and that make the pandemic under control and make the campus and the local community safe. And because of the online teaching mode, some students suspend the semester or not accept this model, so that make the UQ have a huge financial loss on that. The lesson learned from this crisis. Establishing strong stakeholder relationship during crisis period is a good factor to help organizations solve crisis easier. Update news source regularly can build organization a credible image in crisis. Provide stakeholders and the public sincerity, speed, Shouldering, systemization, and standardization can help build a positive reputation in terms of responsibility and win the trust from stakeholders. Finally, some recommendations to this crisis. UQ should establish a critical open space like an online platform for their stakeholders to express their needs, and UQ providing feedback or response timely. In this way, UQ may take more responsibility, and UQ can learn and care more about their stakeholders. Besides, it was unavoidable for the decline of teaching quality due to the limitation of online teaching, cannot conduct practical research. UQ should focus on providing higher quality teaching conditions and user experience to compensate for this problem, like helping students fit in online teaching through online activities or develop a replacement for that. Finally, it is significant for UQ to establish a pre-crisis mechanism. Having a strategy management approach ranging from proactive pre-crisis planning to strategy implementation and final assessment and feedback can help reduce organization losses during a crisis.